Log on to www.GhanaWaves.com and feel the Ghanaian radio. Ghana Waves, the best internet radio for Ghanaians abroad.
Shira, Mamani Paya, the Foa, and Yanum. Afanya Misroya, Jumana, Yami Besrayan, O'Brien, Boya, and Moyamurai, Abeya, Efianara, Amabaya, Efianara, Yanoma, Asitebaya, Efianara,
The question keeps coming and coming and coming and coming. Samre abono mina pawo sima. Do me as a prepare. Wasugu sawu tie Ghana Waves Radio. There's a question when the echo so eba. Questions the echo so eba ne say. What is next after face the country demonstration? Questions I don't know ABC, I don't know. So after face the nation, you know, what is next? Maybe I will be in Czech, say, come on, say, what USA or France or Germany, Holland, Canada, Australia, Japan, and I wish I and Ghana Waves was good. So I would see, so soon I was sharing live over Facebook and I say YouTube, so I am Kwaba Strong, and I am Monday will be the first working day of the week. Schedule Medina, and service I'm not coming to born on 9 per moon. Ghana hard drink and a year far, Ghana can't call and a year far, and a year share. Ghana, do we really need a constitutional review? And now saying here after face to face, after fix the nation campaign by some bring our cost so yeah, yet say a year about office of watching. You need a Bema a year Osubempa on near a brand here a year Hupsina do ye. I can then say almost over the shots campaign here, my friend, almost friend, a year fixing the country movement, and also almost send some baby akoso. I just say almost plan a mafa, and it's all about that and your ma or my pain and ado. I did answer say or fix country no na ne kwanswa na ogusu a okono nti ayabotre ene kakrakra omunya emre emma na ado wo no all fix country no amayakwa anim no eno ensem a omosori abetu dwa se enche omoso betum ho gwabonten e de saa demonstration chenche no e de ba omde amu say demonstration stroke education to say enchekire omama Ghana for say yes though the country needs to be fixed no one penny bi otiso he is doing that well. Urban home then say the country will be fixed. Ama enyema atimi akwa animu ama oman no atimi efa nam tuma pa bia den e de efa no oman emra eye MP ban ne be fa ba ye no on be fa eye oman ya na say mo say agija sa no me ka no agija say na it was in a very deplorable state at enye sa no mo ka o enti no omo na peja oman no say be oman ne be kwa animu akodu tibia bia e betimi aye tibia pa e ama oman gan ene be hwe na ade ba ko na eda eye saa demonstration a fix the nation for constitutional review. Say yen hwe Ghana constitution no anka yen nsachira bebre ewom say de be ya ebetimi ede oman no in ye kan kwa ye kɔ no ebetimi de ensisan bebre aba na ye be say do you think it's about time say oman Ghana etimi do we need a constitutional review as at now ye hia sa review say baswa na anas yen koso ana de timu entemu za ba the 1992 constitution yen temu za anas yen fan sai bi famra yen amendment bi inim say oman pain da no owa akweso free mu John J.E. Mills o hyase say o 2000 mo no hunkata ba as but President John Atamils by John Mahama by one fine Juma the same thing and MP about first time who and amount to be too far sa in cratan home you say I says ka and yes information in ya o cost loss the state they say go get chum dugum because a financial loss because yes project we that's a buying balance one fa anya Juma na kahunu kwa na buying boy document about 1,000 pages of documents and then former President John J.E. Mills when you baby call it's na sima yes sir in criteria I think yen hwe na kintimi de yen sa constitution kakra na so entimi ama so na the free akunya so John Mahama ebai former President John Mahama so bai also bai when entimi amfanya adwuma na do abeta so for 4 years still sa nkrata na gu a yemfa mu bia amfanya den emfa enya adwuma na yebisa o do we really need a constitutional change and any asema ye ba dwendwen hom na answer ne ba kwa dem ne ba kwhwe stories that make headlines e Ghana Waves the page no so but before we go there no so no yen hwe me ka o say the Ghana Waves app na free app bit me download it for check up baby until the offer of phone ko Play Store ko App Store na ko share for Ghana Voice app na download this here check up baby they say free absolute free they say one say na say 2 series we download the app na Play Store App Store Windows Marketer we betimi download the app this here bibia mu bomodi na download the app no we download we am no wa share na no be so nya bi app mo akonya multimedia station bia Ghana ha bia eno achi no mo akonya ma wotimi ehwe ada TV stations or Ghana has so ntino you don't TV or so you wo men can say you wo Joy Prime or so you other radio TV stations with my akohwe bi e wo hono ma wo so be hu the aircourse no chine you YouTube channels be also a with akohwe bi you ko share no so you wo Magra Hebo so you wo the delay show e wo so na nyina betimi akohwe bi no hu ne aircourse ewo almost asue ye djuma mudi e dia aboa o mani putu ni o mani kanko bo modi anse obakwa sa channels ni nyina e free a untua ka preba bia e bia auto na be say unye bi entertain yourself that channel is also available for you a obetimi akwa na also timi entertain wo ho na say me kan kind of akwa stories e make headlines ewo Ghana Waves website but yen abo e kono yen ku twen ho tew na ye mra ba pa na ye dan ho e dia ko Ghana Waves website na ya fast stories a e make headlines ho no no na ye nyina e di abro na djumadi me producer Isaac and a time achi de den no achi no nipa o achi de Facebook video no bia de gu my no so edit also te achi bia kama e course fefe e wa ha se kan ho ye ba se sia ye go fine katoi ye ba ye de to so nyina so be den e de bebre etiefo.
Guess what? Ghana Waves Radio can now be live wherever you are. All you have to do is download the Ghana Waves app from App Store, Play Store, and Windows Market for absolutely free. Share and tell a friend and tune in now.
Don't miss Face to Face, your top political program on Ghana's Wave Radio from Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. till 5 p.m. and tell the politicians what you think. Meet the queen of the airways, Adwoye baby, from Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. on Ghana's Wave Radio. On this program, you help others solve their problems. Stay tuned and contribute. Be a part of the solution of others and not the problem.
Log on to www.GhanaWaves.com and feel the Ghanaian radio. Ghana Waves, the best internet radio for Ghanaians abroad.
Say
Log on to www.GhanaWaves.com and feel the Ghanaian radio.
Yo, sabe pese o man is be yo senye yo ye bra ye bono ene ne bedia dance ne be kire se o man e be ye anasa enye ye yenko aye stories a be kan kan e make headlines e wo Ghana Waves website on yen hwe ensema eno so egu ho ene anopei bebre anaya yesemufo aso e de egu ho a kise ye ba be hwe na de e koso ewo oman Ghana mu no so yamu ye tifu ehu ba che na mesedi di dwuma ewo fiase no eye 00491516659466 number so bitima frɛ emma dwumadin e koso so rajen hwe e de abano no 00491516659466 na so afrena do adwen hwe de ba ayebo dwumadie no sam media abo eye nomino pa wosima aduonu miensa pepe permitting e de Richard Kujo aha e Ghana Waves Radio yenkohwe ensema e koso ewo eye the various portals so Ghana Waves website koso ewo ho na yemfa ensem bi enfamro mostly be hwe ensem koso yenko we every time we nche Temale first Temale entertainment project no no ana mo say by December there na je say ye makwan na timi abi kwan ma Temale entertainment no atimi aye adwuma wo say ahyen yese faso edi akonyaba no ebetimi afaso say Temale entertainment project to open to traffic by December. Work in the truth here Temale entertainment project is progressing steadily with the contractor targeting to complete the construction process by the end of this year. Currently work is about 80% complete. Hey, so 80% complete. Yengo hwese be hu fonyi o ha ahwe ko say 80% complete there mra omampanyi ekọ eye etifia mando ho no ase hu mfonyi kakra eba out itino ebe hwese sa 80% complete on kan no kre se be bia edu no is it 80% complete and I said there na ekoso na yenhwe omampanyi su project on so ekoda na ndi ewo eye etifi ho no okọ Facebook page na try say me project e beto na nya ahwe sa project no kan wasem no say about 80% complete enche akabe 20% bi na say Temale so ye bie ne say ye bie eye pokwase de no na wa apese okofa so tuma okofa so na we hu say me enimasi eko ewo Temale mra eye interchange wo ho no aban no edi ne magu kwan mu say de bia ye betimi abi ma bibia aso Ghana fo ani no matimi edi so akonyaba eni eso afurusane wo abra omudi omudwumadie ewo eye saa empotemu no jeno so ni asema abetodwa ewo eho eno so yenko ni yenhwe eye stories of foreign so make headlines ewo eye saa story na mu lansia omampanyi etu ne esio so okọ nsahwe kakra we so dey free eye osofo your friend no eye hey Pastor Odro Prophet Kofi Odro or see they have sex in their offices, God will judge them. Where Prophet Kofi Odro and it says him but the Bible in Leviticus chapter 22 verse 32 preaching that man must not bring shame on God's only name. But according to the leaders of the Alabaster International Ministry, Prophet Kofi Odro, a host of abominations are taking place in some churches. The preacher in a sermon on Sunday August 7th, 2020, noted that some pastors are defying the name of God by engaging in sexual acts with women in their churches. They say, for the buha, and any jayo, a year, a mom was sorrow, and a much more motor, and a money, or more a support our maiso, and then some a year prophets drew, and ever two jar, and rana o preachy, and ra, I will now sorry, I say, and the I was a penny de Jagro, and one is as of we, or more a trum them or honumsa, almost a problem who be a come. They say, and yet, any so own Yamimu, and Tino, or Catas of say, or Munyas animal no mueno. Now we all preachy, oh, now sorry, not the same way, adding two Jayan was of good do. Was it tear? It's in the behind your what you say tea, it is her and other two jar, and Mra or no preachy on our sorry, because they never seen me, or say they have sex in their offices. God will judge them. Prophet Kofi Drew. We or can't say a soft for no macano. It's a munyashi and you be some honsem. More most sorry, money and mad bahad, our in sorry funeral. I don't have some and a year Prophet Kofi Drew, Elkan was him. And watching HIV area no sono, Tirana air tre, and ya dear air a hungry so cry. Just say, the last time I got to kill HIV status. Who said, HIV, the Benaco testing who's a portion of negative. About 80% of Ghanaian estimated about 346,120 HIV infections at the close of 2020 were females. We had the nationwide AIDS and STI control program, and NEPSA and these are we buy. Just say, my work room, I say, say 80% is your mom got tested, your mom got tested, about 346,000 and HIV, more one be our money per diem. And to know one why you are very careful. No, just the point of the last time I also said I could check HIV status. I say, me cry AC class and I'm here. Because AC and yet, I mean, can I say, and yet your man quite AC, but quite before between HIV and ma, I saw to me, try say, okay, me go check say, be okay. And I said, send a course a medium. And to where a researcher and Arbeit say 80% of HIV infected are women. And Madonna, and Mutimi Etisari will be at the Bobo. It's the end share, na your young man, because he be man as also a ho. As a Rajan is idea, who is into sound at best time manager, and now we are a problem of my Ghana. Because I don't think it's fair, so be as hard. And Timmo Day, as a visa of why you chew him from, said the bear, in your man who be your mushroom J, at immediately or so much here, because the more I ran a question, not a Juma, some year crown, I could find some way they were how brebusia, and at a tea brebusia, and Yashi, I was sat and a montuna, Eden. Ye to no so home. Ye queen in free a year, sir, in same year, and also our betuja, I work as a video so HIV in same year, I will to Yen young free and chile. A brand TV is so cool because then I catch and say Obejano. Or say, man stabs wife to death over divorce threat. Or band and I can say, oh, me Jawa, keke, and no keke no. And watch this kind of the award a year, Beme, my Beme from me. Yeah. And now, young kind story say this incident occurred on Thursday, August 6th, in the suburb of Bebieni, in Bebieni, and Yasu Bequai, or Western region, Hobebines, CBC. According to the Bebieni and Yasu Bequai Division Crime Officer, Superintendent said, "So, and that's as a mean idea at say na koko si ye abrantie wo de sekan awo ye na yire ebise na yire ekatene se obey do bejane se ka se oba body de ya akɔhye ye police for mochre ati se akɔhye mochre police for gusu ye nhwehwe ye nhwemu sa asem yi ho with asem edde beto adi ye be awia dumienu. The suspect went to the house of the deceased when her parents were not around to attack her with a knife. She said, or born 10,000 who say, I could say, my mini will be any fear. No, and we see a chino could answer money. I said, well, you obane free what? She said, Ababia Abraho Sembe Bray, and also a wa. But told them when it edited Ghana website as her stories winning a while will beat me acquiring. Aquacoki can be at the Amaye. Said the bear in United to me at the hoso. America say insecurity. Oh, my, I couldn't him pa na meka Temale interchange ho asem obi so be so hu mfonye hwe mfonye kakra eba wo Temale interchange yesi 80% complete no yen ko hwe mfonye kakra ewo ho ko Facebook abon se mfonye nyina wo ho a se ye twagu amu hu adwuma ekoso ewo Temale concern the interchange a abotodwa omampanyi omo se aka 80% ompanyi ko Temale no ana omode ho ensem eba ya je omo se aka 80% ana omawie na aka 20% pene se edwuma de nyina eden e de ba begu Temale interchange no ni mfonyi ana eko Facebook si a etwagu wo honom se de sitie so e two-tier interchange no so ye wo honom a je se ye hwe se ne besi iden e besi akọ ede afa na mampanyi obo adwuma na so omo adwuma ye behu na nti ono so ede nti mfonyi e wo honom akọ a behu si de sitie adwuma no ko na ni man kakra steadily ko kakra se bibia ekoso fine e wo Temale a se apart from that no so Temale township so omo egu ekronum kakra se de bia e be fa na ntum ekronum fa na ntum paide den e de efrent interchange no ho de ehun mfonyi kakra na e de agu page ni so a bi chan ko no aiden so akọhwe ebi e wo honom sisi a me no e kasei na ene ye behwe after fix the nation campaign no what is next question man for bisa no de tie ne se eye obusu bempase omuso ba behye demo ifufrase a mafindin fixing the country movement a je se eno kwa dem nim se abrante ye frɛ no eye different his name referee eye the name has escaped me kakra but me kaidina me boama wa sha asia je se enura wo enura was it enura na se enura on one of the TV stations na already kitty public on nyuma na nado aye enti na or the one district one factory and the first submission na all sha asia na oyi kire eye amanfo so omo hwe nyuma pa ompanyin na nado baye waye ebia wo so wo ho unhu nyuma na nado aye concern one district one factory we can watch them no okwe page wa ye be use videos nyam ho nyuma ompanyin bae all the egukwama all ye e the abot mem format mem for so tima for yantuma pafra e wo saa eye nyuma ekoso e wo saa eye special initiative over or MPP aban no eti videos we ana eya abranti edebe tuja ti de ko Facebook see na ko hwe videos ni bi and do you think said ompanyin all fixing is he really fixing and I say again na oye nti wo hwa we western asi abuna sechere east hona we ewo wale water lemon we see LK international mo tricycles o mo asem tricycle ono we rider iron and steel so under 1DF 1DF ni bi 1D1F ni bi confuse and so ewo ha mampanyi ba o mo ice ho en mo o maye se bebre de ko page wa used to me life abi da ko hwe nyuma ni bi tomatoes processing company no so ho o sunyane West District no so fa nyuma bebre Lensigan Limited and so hono sa asuna okoso a yese amanten agro processing cassava processing company and so hono Santwa ceramic mo ye ceramic tiles and so eduma mo so edi e wo hono no Casa di Ropa and the jai sweet potatoes food that potatoes say bread any be bre oko e Facebook page obo se video sin na e twagu a ni na ye under one district one factory mo gidi say at least oba omanpanyin enya hwe kura sa nyuma we nyina oye e di impuntu e di aba e fa adwuma fa ni amanfo adwuma so aka ho enye just sikasem enye ka kwan kwa pe na aban na ye na enye infrastructure so oye factories a je bi fa ni pa adwuma amma e de ensano adwuma companies a wo hwe omo tissues na we won some yes some no mo wa mo some tissues they say enya agro nti de okwa videos ni etwagu uta ko hwe bi ewo eye ye Facebook page one ma lanti so ya milk and also milk from so ba and so de jai ho advert nkra ja tum papa Ghana ase ya mba o tugu so mo to papa na je say adwuma kwa bie ewo man Ghana mu amanfo enya bie nti kwa obi ja ko hwe videos ni nyina ewo ho no ma je say bibia etwagu kama sha we present special initiative ni bi ono so e de buy concerning one district one factory and ho enko ne ba je say nti de okwa e page this video ne oho abejiba kwhwe no mfa nyemo ento ase omra videos ne etwagu no I'll be back right now.
Sembra
me pacho ope info India hwede am so ko Facebook me sro indeed the follow Facebook is here na de ekoso no enyuma ni bia ayo mampanyin maham John Drama sorry mampanyin na do baye no why under 1D 1F no enu bi na etwagu e ho no bibi sei na me giri se abronye abronye na mbese mbodian refie abronye mbese omo yere chega na fo se hwe mampanyin babo ya dwom bebre enye adwuma ne se because fix the country na enye se okay na ne ya ne munya bego eye nkakra eye progressive enye one time etino omo mampanyin mre na on fix it on mine no. But they believe say the nation needs to be fixed. But intimate and fixing in a gradual process. And since it's a continuous job, no dear, you should be fixing and not just what do you call it? Fix the country. So they are on the process of fixing the country. And to share a Facebook page and say YouTube is here videos know how it should be. You can pass a comment. Do you think say Nanado is doing an awesome job? And I say the opinion and so any. But this is what they intend doing to show what the Nanado administration buy or more year. They check Ghana for say we and my opinion buy. And nobody in the bini. We just an example. I think they have more videos than I may have. And in the young check, they almost faster in 7 or Honoma. No Ghana Waves Facebook page in the YouTube page videos in Echagu na do nyumo buy no and one digital one factory no kakra e wo no na ye yiri kiremo e wo ho no ma so bitima akɔhwɛ na so do adwencho e de bebo dwumadie no
The best internet radio for Ghanaians abroad.
Yo, young queen, me queen, me work share other stories. Cost us honum. Somebody can about a normal and corner. Your best share say, oh my, here constitutional review now. Who this a constitution? You see, say no, I a cake, a chum, and maybe what am on mining punt to an intimate and queen man. Do things against the son, and as I didn't young for home. Precious segment in a about normal and a pound a cobo a air corner. I discuss that topic on. Now, so with my friend 00491516659466. Quickly and share and some pine. eso ebe kan asem ha wo hye na de na adwem no fi se enche sa face the country movement yi enche bi ebe dane political party looking at their utterances and action. Ashanti Region Secretary of the ruling New Patriotic Party, Sampine, has predicted that the Fix the Country movement will turn into a political party. And near Sema Sampine, Eddie Etuja, Yen Court na Yen Tito, a Sempotia, or Kan Emra, na Odi and Komo, a war, a year, Kokoko, Juma Deso, and Net Anno Pay, Asema Sampine, Eddie Tuja, Yenti.
Ye nims of mine, baby, a viasing in our cojinam. Empo, Yanamo, a year two, and he said the Bemo man, Cosono, a to the beer. At some no, me and find your politics. I'm Michelle Bobby and after some become run baby, you know, one better political party. Fast sign worry. Fast sign worry. Now, and now, I'm see MPP NDC, yen pay. Now, they say, I didn't a baby mine. Your baby was say, to why I say, no. They will be voting, no boy. It is why no man. It is also MPP and NDC now. It is the agenda of the people. The other Yanni say NDC for a deep full back no more natural placards and more so among Conco.
Hey, Uncle Sam.
No evidence.
What's the NDC for natural placards?
Mina me catch it all. Mini abundant does mini me catch it all.
You want to men and catch it all. Men and catch it all.
Men and catch it all. I say, well, as I'm making, but no, or US. No one could school, Kissibia. Na Bernice vice or Titi, you know. Tito quite more Tita no pa. Well, we must say, I want people here or Shebron, Madame, we are foolish man. What I say, you talking to us? Yes, me catch it. We are foolish man. That's our main. It is answer. No, 1 million a year. And near ma, 1 million the Omoke Cano. It be our intentions, no. Yes, yeah. Name mum a quite will fasso. And 1 more a cassa beer. Enye no na dia ba kwa na emanika eye mun choose am for reporter de bae obi si that demonstration no bu bi organ hada
obi be hwan hwan ka sa
mimodi
bo na membiza na
mimodi
bo
mimodi
bo
wana o friend no mo reporter ba ku bi o de la dem as na the same.
I mean reporter be order de la dem.
Or report to my UTV.
UTV.
UTV. O see that demonstration no e bi o yakora. Nti o kam ni ne ya adwene. Eh, onim kume prako.
O se da bi o se o se den.
Say enu androm nipa pia ba ye no that demonstration won hunu bi da.
Na say no kre. So no so hunu bi da. E bi akume prako okay we hu. Let my vote well.
I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. Say, so
it's all about me. I can't be seen. Maybe I didn't see it, bro. And it's on
yeah, 2016, 2015. Yeah, bam, yeah, that no commercial. Only.
I bet you have a no niho.
Satan, no, you're journalist.
Now say, who could hear our profile? No, you fix it. Hashtag fix it. The business or cancer. No, no, you say the basic account. Say me young crime bar. I remember trunk as I'm crying in day. Apart from my maybe I any chop bar, obi kwa kodi dia kwa call sam kwa nipe good die o sam me no hwehwe okwa no mama na de na mama mama na de na yem kwa mfon sa obi san se na wo fa hene bae no so mi bra puna so ho anya de wa fo na machire hebe wa reserve e job kucha pitet kaka no wa be da dum kan yi o mo de nti on no trust kan nti why pa no be no kwan nya de no ba betira ya sa ka je say me nkwan na nya de nti me ma menum bi etu je ya so we have to fix ourselves tu ene akogina no empo ya namo ayetuo ene se de be mo man akoso no eto da bi a asem no me fanya politics am me sure Bobby na ya after some be come run baby no one better political party fast sign worry fast sign worry na eno a mo na mo si MPP NDC ye nyina pɛ na se ya didi na ebebu man ya be kwa kwasi say ya to why ya say opani woni sampan ne Dr. Ochre ene na ya mo na mo nkodi bi ni president no they will be voting me boy. It is why no ma. It is also MPP and NDC nya. Into the agenda of the people, they are not yami yani say. NDC for a deep full back na mo no natural placards and more so among Conco Cancer.
Hey, Uncle Sam.
No evidence.
What's the NDC for natural plan?
Mina me catch it all. Mini abunum just mini me catch it all.
You want to men catch it all. Men catch it all.
Men catch it all. I say, well, as I'm making, but no, or US. No one could school, Kissibia. Na Bernice voice or Titi, you know. Tito quite more Tita no pa. Well, we are not much. I want people here or Shebron to Madame. We are foolish man. What I see you talking to us. Yes, me catch it. We are foolish man. That's our main. It is answer. No, one moving year. And near ma, one more yanni the Omoke Cano. It be our intentions, no. Yes, yeah. Then mum a crown will fasso. And one more a cacassa beer. And you know. Now, the other one name and Nika. A moment, choose I'm for reportage by Obi see that demonstration on Pudu Ghana had that.
Obi Bay, where? Where? One a cat.
Mimodi.
Bo, none members are
Mimodi.
Bo.
Mimodi.
Bo.
One of friend no. Reporter back could be our Della Demas and all the same.
A minute reporter be ordered the lad.
Or report to my UTV.
UTV.
UTV. Or see, sad demonstration no. Ebio yakora. Into your camp in the yard. Hey, onim kume prako.
Also, also then.
Sad and run drum nipa pia by no sad demonstration won't be that.
Na say no correct. So no so who be that. Ebi akumi prako okay we
and I mean
let my vote well.
I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to say so
et on bet me aka be sit baby ani mfie duro ene de on na ne
yeah 2016 2015 yeah ba mu yada no wo kuma se no ohuni
e betu aba se no oni ho
Satan no ye journalist
na say wo ko hwe wa mu profile no mu nyina ye fix it #fixit ni bi na so kan asem no na anim se do besi aka no se me koye nkwan ba a me metran ka se nkwan ne nye de apart from me bi o ye ni choba obi ko akodi di akwan ko sam kwa nipa good di o sami no hwehwe o ko no mama na de na mama mama ade na ye nkwan fun sa obi san se na wo fa he ne bae no so mi bura puna so ho anya de wa fo na machire hebe wa reserve e jump to chapter kaka no wa be da zum kan yi o mo de it no no chapter kan it why pa no no be no nkwan nya de no ba be tira ya sa ka je se me nkwan na nya de ntu me ma menum bi etu je ya so we have to fix ourselves
nti we ni asema eye fellowship champagne Elibatuja was enche na face the country for enchi biana so instead so omabe force omabe ta Ghana for China omotima to amamu koyi no e ba akama be the political party because omo blame MP blame in the city no be ye just be multi party e di begina ho e di juma mpuso meden omo di di bua oman Ghana sorry ye ko eni na ye nhwe kwaku eni da hu so asabe kasa biem kwaku eni da hu asabe kasa say NDC General Secretary to be blamed for a sin north mess where in the hu and kasa say kwaku eni da hu has alleged that the General Secretary of the opposition party which is the National Democratic Congress must be blamed for allowing a stranger to contest a parliamentary primary. The former presidential spokesperson did not mention who General Secretary he was referring to. It will know one wouldn't be what can I say the so or say a group of shares a pomono a year constituency no General Secretary was a send off or no and a share or your mind the pacono elucie the name say ebia or can the National General Secretary there and I say well can a year just or more sa constituency hono secretary no that's partner no hono ano ma ene ma ekọ chiwo dia sa ana ebia oka entino ene na sema kwakunyo edi hodo sida batuja or say what is more anti-party conduct that a general secretary hey you not trying to throw away a petition in relationship with to dual citizenship allowing a stranger to win primaries only for the party to be a brink of losing a seat in parliament. we and some of chogu ne Twitter account so na ye kan edit amount in we ye nsema ye kwaku the boo ono so asare abetu je was have pity begum oni oda sore ya na we hwe begum si apro ono so okuna ni kra le sha ndi se juma wodi a no obi se adan en hane so tro ya bon left and right my so I confused who dey wo ye no into sore ya na otu begum sa na ye kwanim yenko na Oseche Bonsu elected at AG vice chair of Commonwealth Parliamentary Association and also ya bosebo abama Oseche Bonsu de enkonkwe ko so kwanara etina ho Peter McMenu ya Captain McMenu aye MPP for omo penny for ba ko papa no they to just say no one has reported can be appointed to MPP disciplinary committee or say a banner second Japan and sema obi amfane ba disciplinary committee anima on betime gian so e dey kan say bia kan dey ICI and that's why I say omunya bibia sa emfri obi a ho na say obi di ba they will stand on it na they also mo ye no omu dey aye but as at now there so obi be report e ye kan Japan ya mo dey la like obi antim ba manim emfa report ya ma embe report e ye ono bo kan Japan emfa ma e party mpanyifo nti saa na no so tienti no se obi e wo bi so ba e be report kan Japan dia omo hwe ni mu se ba kono be ba so far there report bi am mai embe report e ye unia be ma kan Japan e ye e fa na saying the honorable member he say I ethnic privileges committee because only kroma say nti no assembly ntimi entrance so enkan ye hwe da ben a ye be kasa asem no so na so de ho asem ba betudwa e de amaye tifo mo bia ehu se ni esiko e wo kan Japan asem a kofa nsemi bredi ba o man mu efa eye adwura ehun tokoye a ese okache Erasmus say oye mistake obechide guan rough I say I will be the hell out of you if you are the president. If I was the president, I don't can you know no ensem na ja ya reporting na ma say I could do privilege committee anymore. Obviously to nsa friend no obi ni ho ano ya hwe ni mi say ofra kotumba aye honorable kan Japan wabi ni ho ano e was sansensem ni mu na ye hunu eno so etie mu because yes e was wabi ni ho ano so be gina empanifo anim na de okan bia no say etese no wabi kan no so be kan asem ho na yenyina yehu say yes say na yenyina yeden yedi yeni e chiri yeni nyina ekọ obetimi do message aba o Facebook e can come out obetimi dia fa ye WhatsApp line so ye can come out 002 00491516594666 ho na betimi do WhatsApp line e de afa e de aba na ya can dem obetimi afresh the same number no so I no say be na can dem amount the fre 00491516594666. Do you believe say one MPP or metimi a breaki a yes 8 year ina da hono say there be a party be ba wacha in fi wotwe na pam no okọ party be ba in fi wotwe pam no okọ umpo I say a tradition since they called the Fourth Republic, the party been which really over 8 years. Let's start from the NDC then. NDC back for with Jerry Rollins or Baya Ovia Ujemu de Ma JE Mills and Omrano JE Mills Antimi Ambe we need them from NDC Ujato ho and my neighbor be for 8 years pepe and na J Eco for buy oh also kramu first 4 years on the Hugu second 4 years on the Hugu Ujemu de Ma na Adankwa Kufuado. A whole people about as I said, my mistake doesn't come funny probably by as for Tomonomo primaries, you know. About Nipa 7 years in the contest for primaries in that time year, no. Just another and a magic winner. Chiriomoko, Hurricane and a J. Mills, a man as one of the nephews, got Tim Keja and a Mills, a bay president, Fufi and WHATAPP. What else in the first time on Fenku and a free muna, John Dramani Mahama Baye. Do because they were running by any so call 5 also called the first term into no be call the first term media and give you bit mattress across second term I can't remember I have a break is 4 years number 8 years number be 12 years and so uncle really say the party itself in 8 years need mucha pepe ana jananado so a man so e dey boho from and I had to also have this hammer. But they said the MP for so much say going forward no they want to break that record of say party via bar 4 years 8 years 8 years not omokona for frabano. They want to make sure say they will destroy that record na ombeti matana so ache nti yɛhwɛ the MPP timaye within that time no so almost the next coming 4 years can they after 2024 election will it be MPP or will it be NDC and I guess why with me Edward John Chedia found say if you man another you do say bit me ensan bi aba ama wetimi akọ ama ne party MPP party no akọ the next 4 years bi man na and I say the new media odin and so any nti e be able to know the to so mienu my team do we need a constitutional reform you hear say in your constitution yes na say maintain the way and sign bi ho here and say maintain the city na amanfo nji education say ni okay nti say make na Dr. Bawumia so e de ho asem ababa to edwa e wo ha say or say MPP will break 8-year election stage. Dr. Bawumia and like I said, the Vice President of the Ghana has the determination. I say he has determined that the new Patriotic Party is to break that 8-year election jinx in the 2024 polls to sustain the socio-economic gains. Well, and also I see my everyone can do things that the MP have the man. Yeah, because we have the men, we have the men, sir. We have the men. Last year, can you pharmacy? Don't know. You don't know. No, say John Kano. Fear delegates, fear illiterate. Yeah, you're talking about it. We can change our mind at any time, at any given point of time. It is some will be a million term. Well, Casa way on my Tescon, Asia, our central region. Tertiary schools or more cabo and the MPP for the former Tescon. We share any mudim come say this time around there. A criminal for Subiana in few trivia party be about no party be about no corner. I was say MPP to me break that record in this fourth republic. I will me na yet me move him. Let me a chat to say the baby to my or mine sika shishi no a bit to a bomber be a koye at the ama of my Ghana and tina a year or Casa or Tescon. A war a year Cape Coast University a horna a year Montpellier Bawumia or Montpellier sorry Bawumia my yard post me a can a cocasaya or the San as a tuja. Ye queen no a year or Montpellier John Dramani Mahama Montpellier da my main candidate John Dramani Mahama say we didn't disappoint you didn't disappoint me. We live to fight another day. Ex-president to air votarians we a year and small or coca ye or voter region and see or day a year cement in and maybe coca. That means the president is coming back again. Yes, John Dramani Mahama is coming back again to stand for the 2024 elections. He is believing say Ghana for better Obama into Obon home and say 2024 obey homework ye na waba or be as a year running mate for the NDC. Na hweso ato Obama no pay the manifesto no ba pay juma abanya omuso tisi ebeye ene be kire obese ya so nsu aso ansa ye hu di mood ye hu di mo ha ti e de hyehye so a ye panyin a fi se o deserve so bet na ye Ghana akunya no so no ho ene ye beto abade afa we say na me to ba pa yes me to ba enti no you could do what be a hwa wa ha be boaye no ene ye beto ba ma wo hwe na so policies ni ma de ba en tasuma I'm sorry yen to abane emfa emma enti de hwe na yen kwani mu ti asema o man panyin eye John Dramani Mahama, former president of the NDC of the former president of 2020 NDC candidate John Dramani Mahama has expressed his appreciation to the people of the Volta region for the support he received during the 2020 elections. According to the president, the former president, the region known as the World Bank of the National Democratic Congress did not disappoint him in spite of losing the election once again to President Akufo-Addo. And now in some other country, and say, yeah, in the more voter region from Montemono. In fact, you better say, I'm going to buy but more to money if a papa money more. There was some ya and I'm here, and I'm here, you know. And say, no, dear, Papa Homo didn't be brave. Now you're calling our king on my penny, at the HRE, a year, a stream, na acquired or commission, put it be brave, or Honoma, Nina, under one district, one factory, no, a B. Produce in the job brain of my pennyco or could be a stream tifido a mantem hoa, just say, Nina a year under one district, one factory, a be, and an Oma Penin and Ado, a tuninasi from every in Kranhase, poor, Sadi Kuvium, a year, a frozen northern region. na hono ana say o commission enche bia o commission the Kentampo Court Complex ana Feeder Road building ni nyina e wo hono a o mapanyi a commission kama eno wachi no temal interchange se me kan wasem se okoye ho adwuma no so 85% je say 80% on fisi o musi ye vie 80% je say all call na nim e wo ho so pepe one district factory so enyo rebre e ko so no so mapanyi ko hwema ho adwumadi eso ekoto odwa omoko biebie eye factories ni bi e wo ho just to enable say bibia be koso fine o man we say nyuma infidi juma ba man ni ma no man kwa na ekura ni enti no mapanyi eye on the 7th of December commission eye say 7.3 million Savalugu rice factory eno mapanyi ekoya ono so okutwa commission ko bia no kra je say ye ba be homo so je say mo ye be ho emo so ye be emo ne say ya be ho ye mo so akama je bibia be ko fine e de ama o man Ghana je say enso hu nsema betodwa eye weekend ye twam yo mampanyi na mutu ode ko eye saa mpotemu no enso ode eko hyehyɛ so a bibia eko yi na ohwe eye factory na je bibia eye kama saa e wo hono ma je say enye fedi agro enya semketo akra je mampanyi kom commission saa eye rice year say emone de obesie yeba horomu ni nyina wa haya pefe okoye page abo je pictures ni bo ho a obeti akɔhwɛ eye factory no sini esitie je say hunyi sem nyina eden ho ni nyai under one district one factory ni bi mampanyi eco commission recently ewo eye the northern part of the country just bibia eso ekoso ewo honom ede ma eye wono mute eye esuro ewo northern region honom a just say ba ye mo ne be po ni wo haya ye mfa nkwa akiri kura Ghana haya ne ya po ni kama sa ede amma eye mame ko ahoma na so me fa eye inside politics na me ntidi ono so ewo kan ewo nsema so fa ababa betodwa ewo dumadi o mampanyi edi ede abo Ghana say ye ko anim ewo face dumadi edi mu na agiri say eye Ghana constitution no ewo say amendment bana say nyane sa ana say je na obo so basa o kire ye ko ahoma no so mfa inside politics e modern adventure eba hello na
hello Master DJ
yes na wasi
afternoon master
good afternoon
Patron what to say
nyame adumo na so
besume ho ye na bre na dipa bre dipa bre kudo
bia be fine
broche bre no dos dipa obo ase me twa mo 70 years na me bre say dia e wo na me wo Ame entia na me cha adofo
etifo nyina ajo so
kudu se enyama kakra o ma panyi ko tamaliya o yi chewe e wo Facebook yi na obi abeka se ye hu hwe ya kudu na ya kanise
nipa na dwenche nti no so de wa dwenche wo ho no
say that type of propaganda politics no anu nya ade a ha yen pi e wo Ghana ho so so one district one factory say tambia no say abai discussion enwuma mu na so bia menu mienu kwatra ho akojo yenye ni yie so yabaya dwuma ne basa entiwe no o say individual bese 85% oye bibia obeboa wo na waso wasene na bibia no aye pepepe so ankefi so say onti ase opese aban na biebie nyuma no no hu say yes aban na aye de be biebie nyuma no but the woman says aban biebie nyuma na kudo yenhwe so ye so yenhwe so ye anu ne ni ade a aban no atrase hu say da bi Some of the individuals eboa ebeka ho a ebeboa ma abeye de ebe adwuma no ebeye adwuma no ebegina pinti oh etino good we there kujo the head here MPP buy ya enyama ketenkete a ekosu ya if say omo etu anamo adwuma ahodo eba so omanim so NDC ebesi sui say yehu say let me say NDC for no omani the business ho pa say factories and say bank semi numuni ade na manfo enuma egugu nya ombe gugu ni say a bank ni de be Ghana say na de be na mo amo ana eje enuma na NDC ya
se
bye
se na mo ade nye ayi time ne gu yi o mpa na do buy no o se na mo an nko yi no betwam
that you say na a good business until you maintain huh na mo ade say a good business can I say for you omo too good na wato no woni ade me say ade adwuma na NGC ya MPP buy ya amema you say no jobless no adoso Ghana hosa edi adwuma sa na MPP be gugu kudu obetima boaye
oh say on buy am say am for say that bank ni money na buy obey consider obeka bank ni agman ba akoma eni ma fa man for ni so mo hu insem bebre galam say so ba wa betwam
na say bag semi asemo I don't know kujo
nana
dabi kujo dabi ye face ayo MPP 4 years some months enyema ahodo na hwe NGC so 8 years we say me hu enyema pa no a NGC ya MPP ba ya
NDC ba some so your so amoseso no mafamu die omo ba yenya eye interchange e circle yenya eye hospital infrastructure is be na NDC here and the NDC they did a massive infrastructure work that one I will never say we make you be say if it comes to infrastructure let's say the NDC siwa yes number one I will always give them that credit say yes they did very well but the problem was maybe looking at it almost in an Dubai he's protecting the public purse inside the money man because they look at say how say sika with me na we to buy this the same money be better than say for of the same kind of work even looking at the exchange rate as at now the size can be 3 or 4 of the same thing now be now then maybe something was wrong somewhere it's but I make an infrastructure wise it dear let's give it to NDC yes
okay yenya Kumasi market meboa and yes you see school dan p yes 200 day school public day school and a yenti mensi anwie but esi mu bi awie de don awie ene bi so e sha se yenti manwie yes but enuma de ya me bi enuma and this
say adwuma ne buaye say your direct and indirect jobs adwuma de as long as say usi edian no say definitely you employ people to do all those things almost farm for nyum sa and that's why they always tell us say they are employing people direct and indirectly and today it always come because yes market be fanipa yeah bridge be fanipa yes schools be fanipa yes schools you cry e be omba ko chade ho no nyina be fanipa and today yes, I understand. They also employ people.
But it's a fact, you know. I confuse Pana produce meboa.
Oh, yenya.
Commander
Sugar Factory, yes. I'm one for testing who say yes, sugar produce sugar.
Hey. Kujo.
Nana.
Anyway, okay. They say yeah, 2024 election yeah, shall them, but when
say enye ni asha sentimo fere say fix the nation for na go fasa de we nyina aba. They say omo so mu hu hwe eno na say MB for na omo so okay omo so betia na movement e no fixing the country movement. The fixing the country movement omo ba che nyuma na nado aye. Based on that, then they will educate the public for them to know say this is what the government is doing. It's
Matthias but the worker say but we say omo be cross.
Oh yes, almost say for the first time, for the first time in this fourth republic, they want to break that 8-year like party via bar 8 years no more. They want to take off that man so that they can stay in power for the next 4 years. After 8 years, the next candidate you should be able to take the MPP party to victory, and this is what they want to achieve. And do you think it's achievable? Achievable there.
Sir, almost prime minister say almost choose ba umia dia. Yes, sir. 103%. Say me.
Why?
I break that record.
Why Baumia?
Why not Baumia? Hey, kofwe po mo ho asem. Ekoyi Baumia, anyi Baumia dia. Enye assemble to omo papa. Sure. But was it Baumia la no mefano? Onwunya fa Baumia. Sympathy vote abekwa ama Baumia. Ewo Muslim side. So I say. Muslims brotherhood. Sympathy vote. Say sympathy vote so no akanto ewo man ana.
Eya adwuma pa.
Baumia ebetimi anya sympathy vote. No free hwa enuma na nei any MPP aban eye. Na say 4 years no enro no. Na bia na omo aye mo aka ho a so ene so no abe bring one bush enti no 2024 ni je say Baumia pa lady MPP there likely say ometimi a break that record enti it is one poor mo asem ekoyi obi fufuro je a ene no fufuro no kura be dwamo o say we no ko for time no won to mo the voice no a omo ayi no efri ho na omo amfa aba no won say this for say do kacha mo de year campaign pa ana startup na wo no wan hwe ni wan hwe
o kan Ali Mahama
wan
o kan Ali Mahama
ai hey say you can charge year campaign pa so to we say no je so omo epo mo ho asem no mo koyi Baumia esi nchen no mo kofa ala nchemate na se Canada Japan na se obia besi wode a ene no mo opposition.
I don't know, but I don't think Kennedy will be interested in say Obama year president of Ghana. I'm not sure.
Why?
Canada Japan.
The that is what shall I say president here do Ghana no on study on.
Oh, me
hey. Ja could you? Kola now dear. So I say. They say na mo to a ni nyina no. Onya president obedi. It is say do nketia. So can I Japan president obedi? Oh man. So na what's a privilege committee and I say your friend we. What's yes now Casa Bakubi at the Sohini as a Jabetu just said 1 year Bama was Janet. That's a good to Quana as I was Slaquine. Oh, committee name. Anna.
Yes.
Anna could you remember? Oh, that's a was Slaquine. Oh, you're marketing Kitty Boa. And Japan, or yeah. na maintenance so ana hwan ya biem kujo hwan ya biem kra na waka
and apart from that na your constitution here has it do you think it's about time you change your constitution na
agye ni je na wo mu a edi sabo
me titru
aye
me titru party especially the top hierarchy people no omo side no and this step me pa say obetina kunya no we use 4 years na gracia na science and sem no it looks like it was equally to benefit some people
okay say gracia no I don't know I said you catch me a dish one as a kofo na di be shame
kofo time na me say be the gracia I'm going to be in film.
Oh, David said, Bibia or Nimble. And I went to myself, what did Bibia or Nimble? Said, as Graciano. Now, I question a democracy and said, then you need Papa Bia, Tina, and said, ya danger might be a shame. Now, Sabaya. We are a year a buying uncle for Moses Sunasia, your Twitcher moi. Now that's an empty crowd could be a bonus beer, Obenya Kakaya, dear bay, Ako, Intino, Yamo Scar, Sapaya, you may be a Obeka Fuge, Aya dear bay, Aya Jumano, said ye, a city of Pepe, Tina Ma, as Gracia, Numania Gardeno, Abeba, Intino, Tama, the Tamum, and Mlenakwana, democracy, no, a team. Timuno, Sanya Manino, SSI, Kakra, Abetima. Aha, could you bend out crowd here? Siseno, we, Collins Day. I dear charge a pan at Yabo. I dear charge. So my day.
Say, Saglame projects Nana.
Aha, sir, now a tracer, I never bore why as a buying a provider. The insurance Yamano, and now woman Trama are buying and providing no discount. A big acquire Sanyamana, and I said, yes. Say, no, how I just want to know my.
Me, the was as similarly say, sir, anybody it was part of the project. It was part of that 200 and something in a Omujian.
Dabi, say you anymore. I didn't Sana Itimes and no Eka. And as a big and face and Tessa. And to know the person Chinese say no. Or more quite any show pneumonia, the idea, or more Uncle Parliament, Uncle Disca, and Free Bible. Sad 200 and something, and even nobody as Anya Manyamanana. And walk about them. And I know my quite and my price a die 5,000.
You should report about because if you're a friend saying pay bill now, a pass it outside carrying money more moving. So you want some in faces. Now even in faces in the crowd, some better say you sit down and move first face now on my tongue, then it's come when you woman. They use it for the second phase. It's you know. But they say I think it's not kind. Though let me use the right way. Maybe yeah, it is alleged say on baton na dey beka no. What my guy say wankasa.
Oh, me say oka BBC e beton baby. Oka ton. But this is cannot as complete this a bit messy. Si e beton, si enyan toye, si e beton, si enyan toye no. Still an scanner that one yet me this is here everybody could be 5,000 houses.
If only no much say if only I do it in faces there. Send the winning faces say on a tombi or more autonomous this kind of develop the other lands now can.
I saw American also so could you also do okay.
Now what and one American and what happened American because I'm
yes the first phase. What's the first phase every Messi Meto allow what you are making at this car until this car say over 5,000 and 5,000 is can the amount and there was no Messi Meto some car settle and who scar over to media across the can face. And I said, Scanner over Jeffrey Morena. And could you want to jam it?
First one was just for the first one. So I don't know so much. The only person who see and the 10 United say first one was for first. Scanomology, you know, was just for the first one. It's your motor. Don't be no. Now I the 10. I don't almost catch the gun for. The first one it was for first one. The
200 something million.
That's right.
200 something.
It was for first one pay. The almost catch the no. Menji's over before we catch the bium. The first one now, buy, it was purposely for phase 1 and yet phase 2. Dear Opa, for the benefit of that, I want to play that video. Say the bear, you take for no near for in a bit me, and who are semi, I can't watch some and now, Savajan Fin Sama or Kafa, yes, is kind of honor. So that people will know.
And I'm could you over social media panel? It message say, "Idea NDC for memory day." And on be beside say, "When you make your NDC crown, when you feed on see feed." Obey this, and I said, "We need to say."
Obey me can also can be about. I heard the truth shall prevail. You know, say it because say Rollins Club and if you cross say now cry if you are winning. So I say you are be yano. No so why I because say do cribia ni na Rollins got have any feel and can be as a crown puda but
what's the swimming pool now one
me say what mansion mu enye if you turn team we dey say tie asema e beto dwa e omra eye sabi je
villa what villa enye match kra villa
na what thing ma asema eye sabi je fili tu ya. Okay, right, Matthew, bye.
Summit Jenfi begins. In the year 2012, the NDC government, in line with its vision for addressing housing deficit, million from Credit Suisse International for the construction of 5,000 affordable houses. So this is the fact of the matter. This is what Summit Jenfi says. That the NDC in 2012 secured 200 million for the construction of 5,000. So let's keep that in mind. 200 million for the construction of 5,000. Okay, let's move on. The terms of the loan agreement was approved by Parliament in 2013 in line with Article 181 of the 1992 Constitution. Parliament only approved the loan agreement and not the works agreement for the project. Okay, now this is getting controversial now. Sami Jenfi's statement says that Parliament approved the loan agreement. They did not approve the works. But we will see the parliamentary approval and then we will understand. But he says Parliament approved the loan. They did not approve the work. So Parliament approved 200 million. They did not approve the details of what the 200 million was to be used for. Okay, let's move on. It is instructive to note that the Minister of Works and Housing at the time, the Honorable E.T. Mensah, and that's why we have him in the studio today. His name appears everywhere in this Segleme project. The Honorable E.T. Mensah.
Hold on, let's hold on there. But me kwa homana so quickly. Me nsa kan eye Auntie Augustina ewa homana so my auntie Augustina. Yes.
Kujo na to say.
You na so
Wako me chiatiefu nyina.
Atiefu nyina ajo so.
Tina ni. Matem nkoma na mo twetwe no. Ane dia wo se abeda ho no. Aye. The other Facebook kwa can me share the ba say nokre. Na ban die. Enema pi wo ho a waye nti nya me nwanwa sa o de factory ne yi na o de abeto ho. Na o mo na o sa o mo communicators no. Omo niema no ye eda omo nsa no. Ba hu projects ne niema na o ma ye no. E wo say e wo fingertips ano. Na de bia ram we fi say doso. Me de mi hu ni no. E doso papa. Wo de yam fan say infrastructure and say de wo kan no e bia NDC fo ni ye bi. We no mo so ba ye o ma ye bi. Na so no niema bi o ho a MPP fo na ya e exceptional.
Okay.
Enti Ghana for nye mistake. Enya sa ebe hadwen wo man. Exceptional in the sense that to say sa fulani fo ya no. Enya mani bi nso ho a physically no uhu. enti ya na me nipa refi say na ma no pa na sa MPP aban no mo tackle more we no de omo mfa ne say omfo say normal obi e we say o infrastructure sa na omu hu ne sa but ebinim de anum mu na ehwe enti omo ma omo nsem no ti say Nana Boate, there me type of bomb pennifu ni di kono omo kan kire wo omo nyame na nkrofo ano if so ma ye bi safula nifu na anka wi abo a ubeba na omo wo yi Afran place 16 no omo kunkum nipa na le wo se do omo si abo ho ban kujo kai
me kai pa
ubeti na wo makwasa afuo na adane asem ni yakun nipa eno nya de ketua o sa fight no a omo so omo agigi guo ban afefe ede ho krom ha omo yan moa nso sa na omo aye no wonte so wakobu obi gate ebu ametika mu kwadwu amesehwe we MPP for ka omo so omo boa emoa na gubuom emoa anya mo aketu o ya giba hokora hakora enu ya no yemfa nse no so ya no ma enu ya na ya NDC aban bash so every day mere wanya dwen we na Fulani fu akuni Ghana fu omo se omo niema omo anya adwen anya o nana wo de amfa so omo infrastructure kwa omo nya to me omo anya hwe omo anya kwekwa to me no me hu
yes those schools
yeah and me mfa but me se time say schools ya and that we free one no 27 years or 36 years wo Ghana no Kudo bapemo no and then tina still tokuro de dama infrastructure anya no so ahu e do dan fa so mu bia akra anya infrastructure na omu nyina ye bia me kira woni ama na MPP fo aye na omu ye exceptional wo se ye nhwe ne ye meka se ye no kora maka Fulani de ya kira de atasumi ni say school feeding no
okay
ya omu de aboa nipa no we na sesen ko omu tena ho ma MPP fo be ye e se mu di so che ye Omdi so che na sesan kwa motene ho ansa na free education kura be emfa no podi e kwa me nkono ma start e o ma to waso friend health insurance ya de be ka no so mo ye pilot ayi e wo Kumasi o mu wie da sa health insurance apim fo nko free o mu wie da ma wie da me hwede e kum ye kire kura ma ma hu se MPP fo no ye far better than san crofo ye o mu ti fie Mamenchira sa interoperability no enei beti we sa do number mame na me ko krom ha Ghana store ma tesa wo mbere ne ye de ato number so ti ufie nu ahu sem dis enye okudu enye
enje ya me na no atra he
Ghana fo ho sa mente Ghana fo asi o me ya me ankrofo wo ni di am wo hwehwa na wo de ade ani tu ma na asa test o message is in your account nipa na hu ampa within seconds and so first no fe na wo be kwa ade bi wo ha wo fo sa physical anya ayi awuhu na nso no na aboa ma ne ma solve papa aboa ma ne ma solve nti Ghana fo nkai enti na me se Ghana ayi wo mo mpanifo na wo so mo bo ne ma bi hu dawro meye tips e wo nipa no a ye de wo fie some mobile money and na me share program bi Facebook obi o so ko akra o ko busebusa ne ma mbo guy na oton ne ma na gu truck so wo momo o say ai e hwa papa na me say na di Ghana agro ni o wo momo pa de atu ni phone so just be obi a ye hia ni biara wa account so Ghana enye we adwuma be na ntimi peti ana sika kro no be ana enye fempo enye fast since botto sign wo kon ho na wo gigi sika na de koba na senye ya na poka so ye correction wala electricity bi Ghana ye da shomo na senye atiko ye o ma no dwom o mo nim de o mo hwe ahu Ghana afo no na wo onwe tie burochire ha ni bi nso sori aya no enam se ya betena burochire ha ne ma fofuo mfo ne ma fofuo enti grass dan kwa se Ghana po ye nti bi da na no so ye de aya asam okra efi sa fofu no what is that Ghana for what we say dan no am call face dem no we hwe am dress ene o mani je ne asa am sa hwe nkyere se Ghana wo problem ani kambu sakasi a hihye wo mo se ye hwe wo What is all about could be na no say Ghana will problem. When you bottom the no kai or software send a correction. But you said the quite damn on the eating to me now. Where we are serious. We are serious.
Ne how no no.
One man to me and can't program Cassia said, yeah, say at the sum and then near my boy day. So, no me castle be baby and no praka. One private, you are more epic correction. And no more almost your money. You might do my dear fine. If you say a question, even a talk now. So, dear back of press, I am one. Sir, you are more a farm 3 years. Your problem said, now comes 3 years, you be confused. No more. I buy Ben or who say Yansen. I buy.
But I said, I could almost see almost come out. Almost paying him out.
If I say Biabo, I'm one my debut. I know you saw a mind in a car. Hey, yeah, and then some say a contract into a Masaka scanner and one more chest. See it here, one more die. It's your news. Baby, diaba. Even 3 years, you could have been shadow, men shadow dances here, see the 50 year you are. So I'm hanging around. Wow, and to say a Juma no one for Nasa Sabio here anywhere be by a man 3 years. So the infants or what office or on your tree. Yanni a simple for need. It is so they now can say benefits need to be a company for 1 year and then see a change your constitution. Na so aban bia ba ne wahu na so wa bia school utifie kwobwa 3 years na so jisika ne bi fa hwe wo no family we bo ne bi wo eno na wo position ana wo nyonko tencha na obo mutokuru e wasa Ghana fo mo hwe ne ma bi papa na onyame ne ye da na se e na we no maba na omo fo so e so mbeye bibi sika ni ho sika no mo mi oti mu se sha na so no they are trying. They are trying now. Again, the almost ya no shame to a quite year with their factories here. When for you, mum. Then say, a could do so. I almost want more and so a confused pineapple and almost say, I'm so top. Wow, and near marketing people are why infrastructure no see one, but never be a while. Oh, yeah, crop had nothing and crop for any year. O maka cry, a DB, Obacco school free, and not a buenipa. Nancy school free na ye manako kon. Corona eba ya etina pie sika na ban de ma omaduan lo se nkora na ofie ti monye sika ni bi. Na mo fa nso so nkora na duan so ofie. Aban ye sa. Ghana ke be ka so onya ahwe efri se ne dan yo nsi ye onya aka na ne ye ka ho ase. So ni marketing keten nti na ma ahanom no ye ka ne se free school is wa ha. Enkwara nso soso e wo ho Ghana nkwa ye komakunafo sika kwara obi enka obeka se onye ayi na ye makunafo aba 20 na makunafo sika hwe anso e wakura yi mu wo ho no ma won so pese wo ye bi so ahu enti niama na ye se de ogusu ye no mo communicators no enkoso enka akwan ni ade no kura de wo de ye mfa ne se no de omu nyina ye bi wo de ye mfa ne sa Ghana sanya me da bia se me kwa me kwadwuma ma na wo ba bi na se me ne me ma wo fie na ba afuru wo behu na we hye ha we hye me se ha po amienu na wo fie na me bre ne Ghana se me bre pen toilet nya na senya na toilet ye wo Ghana na settlement is aba MPP aba na omu ni ho na senya na me te se 1 million ha omu dis tis ne nyina nya na senya anu so ka ye first infrastructure se ni pa ye ma ni pa o so na say na toilet no nipa ni kwa ho sa won infrastructure no dia wo ba ya na niema na be ka ye te ye tua ye mpanifo anti na wo ka constitution ya se ne nipa de ni constitution wo mo na ye de ni ye tua awarefo first lady fo pay esikafu ada omutua di constitution no se wo mu se wo nya sa enso na o mo ye wo ababy aba na am say ai jeje ye nti mahama ba na wato aso MPP ba na wato aso we ye say wato aso we ye we ya dey say wato aso o mre kun so eti bi man allowance wo yire kun ya man allowance na sa wo dey obi ato aso a wo wunim say wo yire wutu ya na pay mahama wunim say wo yire wo man pay kufu wunim say na yire wo man pay you mails or GP or no so you know no so omunyina na empom obi akwa na esin tue ni teacher allowance so se no dey betwam we efe we na ye
Yo, macho.
Na ye.
Sim mebre. I mean, kwa mama so me fa obi fro so na ye bisa kasa wa chiro.
Yo, mate. Enti no Ghana fo omo nya careful pado mu di omo hwehwe why.
Yo, me pacho, me so mental probability na ye adwuma pa ntia na wo di bia fa so ma why. Okay, all right. Matthew.
Easy. Me jina ho na no aka kira me say woni panin sackers. Ka me say mani ji ade no wa ma kujo.
Mo ni nyu hu bi so me so. Yo, Mate. Okay, all right. Yo, bye bye. Okay. Mami kwa homanos me was same left and menya Benjamin were right. It's very good when I have two NDC members like this on my show. I feel very, very happy and very honored when I have my own people like this on my show. Hello, Benjamin.
Hello.
I said, hold on, mommy. I'm in for Benjamin. Why, Benjamin?
Bacha Mate. Yo.
Yes, sir. Me so Benjamin.
Now I want to say we can look for you there. Hello.
Yeah, Benjamin, it's you.
Okay.
Minim say sem bika itina quickly about affiliation to mamintio why Benjamin.
Okay. That's now now. Mi pacho the woman is a obia per development. Ghana ye development nyama ye hiano edoso. Na Anchebiana President another Vice President Baumia Ebejina Simpisu Ekatre yes say the NDC has borrowed close to 33 billion and that Obia wanya 33 billion close to 33 billion they could get about 1,000 kilometers of asphalt roads in every region. From that money, E-blocks are yes, we could build over 600 of those E-blocks. And that Ghana water problem would have been solved. He went on to mention a whole lot of things that Yebenya free that close to 33 billion. And even there will be more left. These are his words. And now if he has enumerated the number of schools, the number of roads, projects, housing projects that the 33 billion will offer Ghana and even have huge remainder. He came to meet the debt at 120. Who can MPP for say 122? 2022 no fancy. And now we are hovering 334. We feel more ubehu ahe na omo penso.
Omo bobisia
that all. And ask yourself as to whether they have been able to produce 600 of E-blocks or no that time say E-blocks now yes we could have produced over 600 of those blocks from the 33 was it 33 billion Before they came, they promised us that they were going to build 350 schools from the scratch. Now they have the resources. What they have done with those money.
Okay.
And this same Dr. Baumia, before they came to power, told us in plain words that in 2 years of MPP government, no community or village in Ghana will have water or toilet problem. Is that the case as we speak?
But Benjamin. So these are all parts of manifesto. Abaya or tesu the CI at the buy. Now the next question is abaya bako. They be almost the manifesto every and see if some from Boma. The infrastructure and Tobamomo. Abaya was saying about a manifesto promise. I'm promising you. I'm achieving in a my.
Asama mimika yakurana enye manifesto asemo.
Yeah, but
he's making what's it called? Analysis of a borrowing yaji.
Yes.
What that quantum of money could do for Ghana.
Yes, I understand that fact.
And he has had it in triple or quadruple folds.
Yes, I understand all those points. But what I'm saying is
yet he could not even match that of the NDC.
Umeki reference what Asema Dr. Bawumia Kanye say Oba a Krobia who are Oba having issues with toilets and I say issue and I say manimano. And I know he said it was all part of their manifesto. So I'm just asking, say we've been here for we've been in this Fourth Republic since 1992 till now. Parties are barbesin ko abaya barbesin kunina. A mutual saying to me I fulfill all their manifesto promises. I think don't it is about time say omutimi my realistic manifesto the things that they can do dancing some my and same kakraka bia omutimi enye.
Let me answer you.
Okay.
The point is that those manifestos, your plans and vision. Now, Ubeji or minor, to actualize that, you need the resources to do this. And since Kobani said, your revenue mobilization means how you can get the funds to do some of these projects. And certainly some of these promises may suffer.
It's based on what intelligence?
So we are talking about how much money, we are talking about how much money has come to you and what have you done to commensurate what you've been given. Because to whom much is given, much is expected.
Yes. But Benjamin, the question I'm saying is, so per what intelligence and Omagada and make that manifesto? Because if you don't have those intelligence, why do you make such promises? I'm talking both parties, both MPP and NDC. Why do they make such promises? Because if you don't have the that intelligence, say, okay, this is the money that is coming in the country. So why do they make such huge promises to Ghanaians?
Well, I respect your effort in pushing me to the center, so that I don't get on the nerves of the MPP. I respect that option. Say, we should discuss the issue dispassionately, but we'll look at the issues.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to deal with right now.
Exactly, I appreciate that. The point is that Uber draw or manifesto in your mind. You can envisage, say, look, every year, Diano, at the harbor, you containers, you say 1,000. Out of these 1,000, from your own research, one will say loopholes I work on. If you are able to plug all those loopholes now, you would have
exceed the target that is coming.
So much. Okay? So much. And Tasikano could give you maybe 5 E-blocks or 20 water projects or whatever.
Let's say it can bring an increment of about 10% to whatever we are gaining.
Exactly. You look at how you can diversify the economy. These are all visions that you have. That look, Yemfan is a property rate. Say people don't pay this property. You will look at even if we are able to collect even Accra.
But you see, Benjamin, when you want to do all these things, there are some certain things, policies and certain things you have to put in place for you to achieve all those things. But those things,
that is what I'm saying.
Those things don't
if you
work.
do your own assessment of it.
If you allow me to learn that
how much you could rake in by way of revenue.
Yes, but you see, all those things, if it will work and work effectively, you need manpower, you need people, the resource to make all these things to work properly. And it also demands money in pushing that agenda.
Exactly.
Yes.
You see, that is
so
where
there's a cost.
One who rake in money now. That is where, if you don't have the money, you borrow and reinvest into the economy. Because if you borrow and you are borrowing for consumption, then what you will be doing is that you'll be left with that burden.
Okay.
For example, Wakoji Saskai, Udiabesi Kejetia, it has given a lot of people jobs.
Yes.
Uji Etuono. Part of that money, you create an escrow account, put part of that money that will repay loan facility now. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
Or we took 1 billion NDC time, put it in establishing Atuabu gas project. That Atuabu gas project, Ebefidi Abuazi, about 150 to 200 megawatts of power.
So that
power nanka
akotono.
So that nanka yeko Nigeria any hard currency eswata. And it will provide jobs for the people, and it has the capacity to pay for itself. So you reinvest into the economy so that it doesn't become burden on the economy. The Uber 120 ministers. Most of these ministers are only duplications. And this is a 3 ministers, manning, information, and communication combined. Omani Buama, Felix Ofosukwati, and James Adenibuati.
Okay, Benjamin.
Combined ministries of information and communication.
Okay.
MPP by Omacha having 7 people.
Including deputies.
Your resources are unyano. It goes back into paying most of these people need gratia need Article 71 need the kika and their VAs and allowances and what have you.
Benjamin.
So it is about the money that you take. What prudent economic measures are you placing on that money?
On that money, yes.
You look at the sectors of the economy that can drive productivity and enrich your country, create jobs as well.
Okay.
But you can't say in some way.
Okay. Answer. Benjamin, answer about Bisiano. So, my fa assemble line so quickly. Asem so I don't care on this very statement. Hello, Asem. Okay, Asem Lanado. Oh, Asem. Benjamin Kasa. In Saka Asema, Ebeto so. At the Bisiano, only to
now, apart from say workers, Busiana or more bono, because they are not reinvesting in the economy. Say some of the maturing loans,
okay, Misaka Asem Mohammed, so I mean, fun quickly now, young queen. Hello, Asem.
Yeah, Minia.
Yeah, Asem.
Oh, okay. Maybe chow. Let me try. I say Uncle
Benjamin.
What?
Hey, pay.
Yeah. Chia at the same. Maybe it's a politics.
Okay.
Young queen him. But today I'm some cabby.
Oh, dear, always come was him. Maybe talk was him.
Oh, okay. Good. That's it. Minia, infrastructure. Nanado. Okay. Mahama so obey a circle interchange. And another or tema I say
Anna Pukwasi.
Tamadiana Pukwasi. It looks like Ghana in leaders not only foresight. Because we be it's like a challenge. So, they don't have any foresight. We have BSc. feasible and the people who are not anyway. I would say meanwhile, I don't blame them that because you pet Ghana for no you pet idea away and so I who I fair. Second interchange. They might the brain. They may power economic impact by power the brain. Poku say any tema. They might their power economic impact by power the brain. It doesn't bring anything. Yeah, as we are the best way. But it was a couple of you. It's a kind of try. Only for such as if we want and one grow and never see no because I for not saying one course I one reason that it's at the level of education I at the below and at the lowest point you who when you answer now by interchange we have a say Hamadi any kind as I be interchange no economic value worldwide a twice between say our or saying you were saying marketing economy no a bit more who do side the answer and say no yeah
okay
scabi and conyen side scabi the chef form if you we are no for be in the juma yeah never starts can be tax na yeah no need the guys science you go be sia am I science way bisa to treat them from my intended way na ye ni so ye nam so na ayef all me ko a ye all say at the end of the day no you purchase power kwa ya purchase power any ayo saying economic word bia marketing word bia purchase power any ya ho de ye purchase power ya ho de aya he pa betimi di any sika I ka se ye to a when nam so kwa no be no ye be sika fine ye ka se ye to and so ye na wetimi asi sa eto no ayeje no lupo no otimesili ni nyina otimesi how otimesili ye who center second interchange ho no fine all front buy also be challenge I say me we say Ghana for they are gullible and you know I say we Ghana for ni a train one no and e be you aye we are gullible and you know when we so ya dwen because you know e be make say abambia ba dey pen or obey you yes abambia pa dey pen no and you obey who say second touch and you pay what you ya kwan e ko be send dey be ya kwan the way ko be say no what be say no body kwan and your man will go into places scan into me emu baby and the scan new baby no taxes na yet no and no ye bibia most of the nyama no hu no say upon wa say mututua no mututua aye apapa no so the mo ko be sia the mo the bo go quick mo ko so mo ko you can tell ko so and mo ko so kra could you scan in bulk wa aye wa no a mo be hwe go contain mo what's the essence in it no what's the essence in it
okay
there's no essence in it now you ko ba me say me friends na me ka campaign but me say was one by and but me no offend no separatists yeah yeah but me had sound yeah sure I talk to that no politics like no see no yeah ka chance so ko kan be say ko ka say yeah you be win if about start be pan be win 2024 sa ayi dia ya o say dual citizenship ayi MP ya won yi ni won yi na won meto so abai test case
my
MPP don't be win yeah better so but they will win but it will be so disastrous and this will be winning but it will be so disastrous say this will be winning on the ticket of Mahama. It will be so disastrous.
You mean you still stand on that message say Mahama can't win the presidency for NDC?
Mahama cannot win president for NDC. Basically, say, Ghana, the level of thinking below because you have a trouble. If you have a trouble, me can say, and no the year 2021, the year 2020, the year 2 year. Because say Ghana you too aba. Na Mahama in 1,000 puswa. Also Ghana you didn't say good tea. Yes, school. Because me who didn't also Mahama in 1,000 votes. As he was at par with the current president. He was at par with him. It's Ghana. Your problem no, no.
That means there's something that the president did very well. The former president did very well. Yeah, because if you of all people, you think say na he was able to achieve that margin. And I say they did something extraordinary in coming to the election.
We are gullible. The level of our thinking, the level of our knowledge, the level of our education, is at the lowest ebb. Because who didn't hear? The man don't know. Okay, Shema the Papa be an Mahama.
Oh,
with my chamber.
Mahama aye juma pa but
like what?
And the NDC chip compounds we see share a friend is rules are share they share e-block. They did a lot of work. They did a lot of work. Share hospitals on see yes. It's when it comes to infrastructure, putting MPP and NDC together side by side, me I always go for NDC. Me I always say this one.
Infrastructure doesn't put money in anybody's bucket.
No, but
infrastructure doesn't go to market.
Some of the infrastructures brings production. Ebu high juma, ebu high school, and you can't take human resource outside the part or educate you. It's very very important. It is obviously schools. Only in schools this year is. Ni promoting me my bon. I send the team on course for be produce your more.
School there or school down there. Obiasu school down ya me pay. Nemo yes say yes we see hospitals there. President ya or say unim na we na ba me see hospitals. Because from highway America of all mighty America no. Hospitals is awesome. Because when you pay any jumaye to come market ni the paper dia on are so now obey so uncle hospital not friend doctor recommended a drama no as simple as that because and then major yari to say you do Africa no so the hand of hospital is mu yes
okay
so when them because mahama wa me huti school down good young school down school down once in at you say did they build the schools at the catchment areas? No. Me your enemy interest. Si down wa hama me. No be say we si ma me to abana ma. No be see. As e bia nanka o sin ba bia a hoye catchment area. E nyina bi na ho e bi nya so fa so no. Na o hene bi and obi feel great is.
No, but if there are no lands as our catchment areas now can how do we put a school there?
Land about land or hopper. Land or because it's a land near Croatia. I bet not land about a Croatia so. So it didn't because the penny for no, the penny for Unia. They don't think I'm right. But meanwhile, I will never blame them. I 50-50. I blame them, I blame the citizens. Because we the citizens, you know, we are gullible. Because and then they pay or they say I see ye ma won yet adia ye no ya be hu hia ye
yo
aka ba ye tackle on insecurity and then insecurity at that form tackle no so and the post when you ku yo a post when you ku won boy hu ba no when you ku won and you tackle insecurity na I feel for the same we and also as na nya ba se no was what be se be ade betua you is abaye sa infrastructure ya working ya what be se but me why insecurity and eduma also say was masi a second target masi pokuase masi tama what that sense in it
you asem
minia
my boss say you all right you okay nyame ade mo china asem an ye training kan Benjamin.
Yeah, opinion. Yeah, I say, yeah, brass and your canopy. In some movie, our canon, I say we have to put it in perspective. Answer na NPP be baba mon. That interchange na omuka was and whatever was ongoing. And sa project no. In fact, it was a Japanese government na project na ankasa no started kradada. So
tema okay tema interest na aka wasem no.
That runabout.
Yeah, runabout no.
Na tema Akosombo railway ni na ye Bahamas project. Ni nyina aka your friend is saying tema expansion project no.
Yeah.
Na yes no.
Benjamin
on the benefit of doing interchange. Nanka onima before Kwame Nkrumah interchange. No more Kwame Nkrumah circle. People could spend hours, productive hours, just in the traffic. At the time they should have been at their workplaces or whatever to be productive, to contribute to the economy. So if you waste all that time in traffic, and traffic, also, in Kofa or more transporting, they stand still in the traffic, burn all their fuel, and also pollute the environment. So if you give free flow of traffic, you enhance productivity, and that helps the economy. And no encodant in China, then I can say reinvest in the economy. Share, you call it signing contract. Kwame Nkrumah could have said, say, oh, at the time of our development, now man for you lantern needs
yeah.
You could have lined up Ghanaians and say, Ghana Abanu, Mumbeji, Namunfanto crazy. Yes, you have given out that money for energy purposes. But the point is, he reinvested that money he took into the economy by establishing Akosombo, which the then UP tradition described as your friend is saying overambitious.
They spoke against it.
Yeah, they did everything to bring down that project. But with coming on board of Akosombo, it helped us to industrialize. What did they make an answer?
Yes.
Create jobs for the people. So that is how, and I mean, Akosombo Yaji light bills, we have been able to pay off that debt, and that Akosombo edifice is fully owned by Ghana now. That is how you develop as a country. And see, you see the Sika say in health sector. Now Sikano, now we feel say yen so a binumu line na yen mo allowance nurses allowance oh ye bedi adawasi abo yen sama ma atu abama. But what it will mean is a Afari hospital I work a year nanka 500 bed facility Kumasi is now at a standstill. Monies would have been invested there so that people from the nursing training would have had jobs, sustainable jobs. People in the paramedics, people coming from the doctors training schools, would have had jobs to assess. But a lot of them are stranded outside.
Okay.
That's the amount for say the amount nurses allowances. Obia beji uso.
Asem.
For consumption.
Benjamin.
Some of these things will suffer.
Okay, Benjamin.
Sit down to decide what is good for the economy.
What is good for the economy? I said, what is good for the economy? No, so no. But me fa Oboba.
Hello, Brakujo.
Yes. Are you now swear?
Nyamia do we feeling kwa nyina ho ye de.
Obi aho ye pa.
Ye de nyamia se me for fidie so na me chia twuma si na me ma nana boaten se wabre akra. Oh. Ane wabre ha no ba de die sika ba sika bre. Nana boaten me chia akra. Na asem asimani chia mu nyina nana chenche hina japoku me chiam. Dr. King ene Dr. We are free kosongo. Chiamunina, Brakuju, the more can I say any permian would Tom Cecilia NDC MP. Brakuju, secondary school Ghana, Omukoni free and also Mungoni free.
Omukoni free. Die ni mu no.
Omo ko ni free me bo ana.
Ba chwai.
Ba kujo, me mani free me wie school 1983. Bra kujo, na school bra be bresatam no me pass common entrance called St. Peter's. Any Pasco, bra kujo me nyamu kwan. Na bra be brands and we even do university no na nya sem kitwa me pa ye pa ba me mani afie di bedroom finhia aduonum 55 years ni minim se o my pani bia ba obo no homoden na na do die education die na etwam wa ya di papa enye na ye be kai na do me oye bibi na nya meka oye bibi na yeso ameka enye nne ene ye be kai pani no kwasi apofo je na kai wo se beto da o na mu chi pemi na so na mu humi biem na na do aye adwuma o education no sa wo fumpo nimu pa sika na ka mo de be ko bank akobbo bisia na mo de amamoma no mo fa sa sika nto no mo nye den mo fa nye biribi na bi tua 30 million e bi tua 25 million minim ska bra kudo na mitua mankrofo won kokko abonte wo Ghana moma yen nyina yensom ni nipo na sabi onipa de mfonso wo ne ho adodan kwakufu ado why school no nko ade nana waye bio hwabra akore ya nanse mukofa ne ho asemba ya wote akura bi ase na osugye ya muso otwa distinction na ado de ne call landing ana da enura ne dada hai hwakore ko ye senye aban papa na adodan kwakufu ado ene tama akore ko landing na anke bi kura sa akore abrabo za ko winsefo ene petehin se kana na brabo eden asei ene hwakore ko wase ku twa awo landing ho wakohye Ghana nunyam entimi de school no a na adodan kwakufu ado de ba no awofo mu nso mu yie o na munyai madi yedi no yedi preko no emwamu kwakubu ahigina waka kye me se so mo ba garamse no ombe hye mu ma minia first no twema konkoko a udru kuma what saying chebi ho da bi abremu ni da ho achimeri ho a ugina ka gina ana wasansuo de kroa ana caravash ana we asan bremu wanum ene hwede gan me say aye nsuani ye betra Ghana da fopoku ade be fa be wo se muti Ghana to nsuo 2.8 every month na se obi aba na se ye to niema yie amamu a mompe na se mo se chinchin a mo beto amade oba ode we obesi mo kiramam ode wene mahu ni Facebook sende obi nan nyina tetetete a oti moto so na se mo tra se mo mfa education emfa mo bra na se mo de dipreko na mo de bebo mo bra ene se mo ara o education enwumasua ene apraga ene obesu na ntwieti ni ebesi mo kiramam na mo be wuni ade mesihye ho no na mbo egalamse no na obe school no yimu baako na obe drop ro kire ha ni wako no akote abrofu ni tubin ni wako show mu diaper okay wako show mu diaper obe hu bibiera woti boni tubin o ya hwenanim ni bu afu se twam unim se education wo the best srem munni MPP aba sabi nanado ya de na nya ye nyina ye ka but education die ade papa na ye no die no kware nyame anim bra kujo etwam na esombo awofo se kenye papa na ba ya anka school fees amutua ne COVID-19 ba yi ka mo benye den mo nye sika etua mo manum ka ewo school ewo school fees ama mo manum eti muda kura mo mpa ye man MPP abane paninu a wote akunwa no so no ebesre waye bi ebeto da no okwasi ampofo je kan Uganda fo de mo beye demonstration mo ye ne boko asundwe French president kura ya hwe na sum ya bona sum ama ye ne court ya se bu egu no so ya se intervance na se ka eden emu tete mo de mo yɛ demonstration asundwa a yɛsɛ yɛfrɛ obi akɔa bi mo friends owusu bɛmpa nyɛ ɔsɔfo owusu bɛmpa bi egyina hɔ didi Captain Smart ne katakyi afi fan mo ɔno ne sina atu ama ne gyere na da aka me ne benya me and you saka odidi Captain Smart no asɛm a anka sɛm a mɛka kyerɛ no na wɔte nkra hɔ na ɔdada ba ko ne nkra ma ate no ɛnɛ wanya vinyeti ɔdam ntine sia atu ama ne gyae ɔkeka ne ɔpɛ Sebi Nanado Crown Persia be demonstration den amanati. Ono Crown ye president on kasa NTI. So be ya dini nyina ya de ne se ya ye uti Ghana ekoyie ma wa eyema yen enkoyie ma so a eyema yen. Ti demonstration mo ye no peaceful demonstration one okoji sika. One who say Mahama emani sika. A bronye se wa mo bi sika fa enkosi enye no kware. Ni ye yom ni ye mikro mu ngoko mi nyaaye kurampo no Mahama be ye kwan man mi nyini bonu aye na nado so be ye kwan bebre so okunim mi nyini bonu aye but the education die untimi obi sua gu ni timu a untimi nyi da yise da ode ewu na praka no ne na ntwitwa no ne enam a mosusu ni krom no ne motor a motete so no a etete mo nan na mo mpe school akira kwan no monhwe ne yie na beto da no mo bechia penanado dango govado MPP aban me de me ni hwia meka se mo nyina mo besom na mo beboa me ya kekere o man no a ebeboa abeye yie since obi be ma mfie nan no abedi no abese no okọ menka se NDC fo nye bi NDC fo beye bi na so nyom botom sika Ghana sika ye ni ekotua na nado anka se o mebi wa ye bi education no kura nye sika ketwa moda Ghana for kwa moda mompa ye ema pani no because school na wo ye no enye easy so betimi aye abrofo de how many years na ye ono so de how many years enye school no na nado ya de na nya meka pa so ya de so na ye so ameka pa ti Benjamin oti ostra hai wonnim se wo de se mmerwane kwakora wo ko school wan ko school ye mani ska toduani di Mahama time otimi hihye otimi hihye sa ni ma we no
yo
when timi hihye so ba na mu defend no na onim se school wrong Mahama ko school Russia free of charge na do ko school free of charge Oxford University omnipa bi break ko school ko fo no nyina ko school free of charge etimu ba mon ka dia eye no kware e mo ma no atumpon education of na nado dan kwakufu at Matthias Ebrakujo yes thank you
Asem sorry Benjamin
okay
you conclude o hono okay all right you
wakasa yepa but
mamin message you na to us
wakasa but he created an impression that impression is me addressing want you me was to minka say wakasa but we create impression impression is say like it looks as if say
it is as and this
modern change when it comes to education but the records don't support that the facts and figures and records don't support that and I will explain. One, it should be put on record say before Nanado Bebanu progressively free education has commenced in the 2015-2016 academic year, starting with the day students. And who could share blueprints it was going to enroll also going forward borders needed can't count. And that was progressive.
He said you can't say
he said he was not going to do progressive. But look at what he did. He came and took everybody, but started with first year. And the following year, second year. And then subsequently brought on board the third year. And which is also called progressive. You will look at it this way. We'll be starting from day students, and I will be starting from Form 1s, and then Form 2s, and then Form 3s. It is all progressive, but in a different shape or form. And that issue said we didn't have a year we introduce free education is addressed. Again, yeah, a month for share say, yeah, impaired education. Look at the track record of the NDC. It is the only party that has the vision that even when people finish their SHS, it shouldn't be the end of their educational life. So what did we do? Our structure, educational structure in Ghana looks like a pyramid. The higher you go, the closer it becomes. Having access to higher education becomes closer and closer. It is the NDC that has the record to have expanded and added on to our public universities. I'm talking about the Allied and Science University at Ho, the Natural Resources University in Sunyani. We talk about environment and sustainable development University in the Eastern region, Somania, with campuses at Afram Plain.
Yeah.
Not to talk about the time of Jerry John Rawlings, University of Development Studies in the North. So it is the NDC that is aspiring to see our young people climb high the ladder. They should come, MPP form that training when it comes to tertiary education, their track record, so that we will see who wants Ghana go higher when it comes to education. And this notion says, NDC 4% month for training and the facts on the ground don't support that argument.
Okay.
So it should be crystal clear. So when it comes to education, investments are or blocks. In fact, what they said was that they were going to, when they come, they were going to surpass that record, and that they were going to build 350 schools from the scratch. Upon all these resources, where are those schools? And if they have those schools, is it anything that they can compare to the E block in terms of facilities at home that has the capacity to take up to even 1,500 students with science laboratory, library, and what have you? Now, not Omaka said, oh, one cousin or cousin or the dear amount for. Can't we provide school vehicles? We can provide VA, and we can provide school vehicles to take people to and fro to school.
Okay.
Again, schools are here home and they are high schools, Achimota, Presec, and what have you. Those days, they were all in the bush. Those days, who call Legon area even was not Uncle Muti Accra New Town. And move to Adenta. At the time they went to Adenta was
not world. Yes, true.
And see, establish school people will start selling there before you realize the town has catch up with the school. And even school Ankasano and Peggy a bit quiet. And you will share missionaries in those days on the school mountains Nusu baby Akosi school to isolate it a bit from the town. But I don't want to believe say gentlemen provide the transportation that will take students to school, and when they close they bring them back to town.
Okay, Benjamin. I'll get back to you. I want to pick this caller now. Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Kujo.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Mechiao ni watie fo nyina.
Obiajo so.
Benjamin, the rest of the people now, obia submission here come. Now the point is Kujo. Almost say in paying for no, they have the sense of coming to abroad to borrow, but they don't think of also copying their system so that they can also use it there to help us. So Yɛmfa ne sɛ woba Germany ha so I know before no nanka yɛwɔ offices bi a wokɔ a yɛtumi ma wotua sɛ wowɔ debt bi na wokɔtua yɛtumi ma wotua in cash ɛwɔ hɔ so
okay.
na ɔma agye na ɔma faale na ɔmo baabi ɔmo koraa deɛ ɔmo kipu biribiara intact but now no they don't take cash in hand. So they don't take cash in hand because they are trying to make a system say you cannot corrupt. Well, intino omutumu bo card bi ma na say €100 na ukotua. Now what they are share machine bim so intino o the card ni share machine ni ma then you pay your money over there in the machine. In this case, no nipa no office hono on just can or hand you. So I'm trying to make a point say Ghana always say sikana yunu guno too much. Look I say road to na omojin.
Yeah, road to.
Obi ti hono just kanu. Owie so a saa nipa no okoye says na ma obi whoever the person I know the obi anim so look I say all this money passing through the hand of these people no do you think say how much the government is going to receive? But all this money no say who calculating no and I say who accumulating no a year is a huge money. But the government don't put eye on these monies. And the big one say oko how about now ye man maybe I am the niema ko. Ba o mi buy no paperless fine ti ko yes can no bank ni ade. But could you make catch us as guy you said tia no port to her SS no and yes kaketwa so inti at the end of wo important na wo de niema ba no wunyi wo niema no emre fie na che say duty a wo tia no kujo inti ema ye na ye de niema ba no tembe ye say mahama wo ho kra na de yentua duty kese sa so inti no we dey imagine say said sika bebre na efa port ho no if the government is keeping good eye on this money if is a dear pan yentimo fence of war so because the number of containers are only in a day you can imagine CCL one container is not less than 200 old currency, 200 million.
Okay.
Before we one less and ordinary so multiply by how many containers they will clear from the port a day. Intino cap kujo so kabom a manta sika government jiwa port na nyeska kutwa.
Dabi.
In this case no developing a country is also giving a job to the people. Inti boys na enenam ho na omunya timanyen. So, kujo. Se government nania brepa. Kujo me catch you say nka Ghana kraba be say krabewe. So, like the government will work very hard. Sika omuji nyina no, the people will be starting to be employed for construction, for field work, farming, so on. Yawo farming staffs bi wo ha wo de buy rope kujo and soto. But ye ni impanyinfo bia they are putting value on these foodstuffs, so on. Because agriculture is what makes we survive. It is a idea na kujo mami busa wasemu.
Okay, bisao.
ministers no ne MP no ma juma pa ne sen.
Say obia won is what do you call it? Menka so obia wo eye the juma titira odi to obia wo ne sector owo. It depending on the sector na wo no so juma na be so abede obeye.
But could you make me who the way they are working to help the main boss? Yemfane say no. I don't see how the ministers are helping. Because say Yemfane say could you say so almost see danki to bi okuma se kura no ayesi yekobia no. The cost of yekobia no kura no be change what they have make over there. So what are the work of the minister? Say ye danki to bi okumasi yes ye kobia no na minister
correct enye minister mpo anka district chief executive no officer no ho. You should be able to go and do that.
Sir, eno currently that me minister kra be show.
Minister kra dey so wanim kra do kra.
Na could you in fact omo ma eno na ma na ni period we no akoye bibi say we are expecting a lot.
That one is true
because aye bibi said ni error no people I have been opened, so you know people are expecting more. Especially corruption if you are government, if you are president, if you don't put your leg down, won't make any impact. So because initially ministers then they are all corrupt. But where the number no thief no my corruption into ama a form for an TRC. So intino omuka corruption na e manoti omugidi say bia bibi pro jom na ya na payfo no ka corrupt omunti ase no say adia omuti ase ya kujo ka bufo no dey be too much kebe too much but yeah bompa say they will take good system in place and yes ade akujo te bia na ye be suffer. And yes, I take the best suffer. Ntikuyo me jao na obi so abasubi.
Matio, ye be kase we chiro, mdase bebre.
Yes, that's it.
Benjamin. Okay. Your time now so it me ma be 5 minutes. Now em sum it up quickly na ye nhwe.
Me person me sum it up no. I will entreat everybody say Omumami Asun Kakrabi na Yenti Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was in the opposition. I quote, I worked at the Bank of Ghana, and so I know Ghana is rich. It is because the managers of the economy are incompetent, and so all they think is borrowing. The MPP he voted for will harness resources in Ghana. I am telling you, we can develop Ghana without borrowing.
Okay.
The money is there.
End
of it.
Yeah, discuss.
We and your president should be too so. Yes, it's a castle, nansu, a comedy. Now, one of your contributors, or Kasano, Okubo, he said, was he NDC for no bar on Bema month for a year that I'm seeing in the
campaign time? No, could never be cast.
Nanka, you go for a match Galamsey for Bono, now on Kawadina, now do so account. Because Nanado who catch you almost say. And this is what see me ba me Google am say no carry back kra nim na ba be shemukina na yen bisa ya hun say this is somebody promises and let's come to the ground and see what is happening. Obi de yen fa ni say kra no NPP kra po de o man promise they are the ones doing the galamsey as we speak. Omuno mbeka kire say party no in Africa. And the yanchi church concessions no na ye di ma. You see your friend is saying excavators are say there the Minerals and Mining Act laws no HRPF what we should do with these items from the mining site. Those excavators cannot be accounted for. Now, Professor Frimpong Boati, what you are called reporting, your friend is saying, we I'm a CID. Because he's a party member. It is like taking Kennedy Japan to the court for contempt. As I said, it will die a natural death. And the Omaya, your woman, as we speak, it's not about what somebody promised. It is about what somebody is doing. One is just words and one is action.
Okay. And
I believe that Omuninanim said one speaks louder than the other. Yahoo kids, Yahoo, your friend is saying, "Won't to minimum, and if you can come." And we all know what they are engaged in. But the point is that Oma buying a tissue. So who tax force are you? We are mine or and we find the military. You war a commander in chief war. We find the military providing security for an illegality. You call Galamsey sites are your home go for mobile or mobile. And the same people turn around to come and tell all of us that we are fighting Galamsey. And this sir or minor your woman. We need to fix a whole lot of things.
Okay.
Now fixing the country, and yet in Kofo we start here. Way back when our current president was in opposition, he said that President Mills should stop complaining. In fact, he didn't call him President Mills. He described him as Professor Doolittle. He should stop complaining about the past administration, and that if the economy is broke, he should fix it. These are the words of the president then. And see, and he had a social contract with the people that their water problem, their roads, now road nukrano, Omwankasa no Musi Omudi, the minerals Akotia.
An
agreement for
bank, okay.
And that butter, we will see unprecedented road development in our country the year of roads.
2 years of road.
Empty sloganeering. Empty sloganeering.
Yo. As sorry. Benjamin, first moment I mean for the last one I mean. Why?
We the medals in our Konya we now Sister Pascal is
much okay, yo. Marjorie.
Over.
My main phone, I mean for one pound.
Okay.
But you want to go?
Yo, me that's it. Of a Benjamin Michiao. Before God the man. I would chill for him. Some Hannah would defend this party idea we say ya. Number 7 Bomudio. If you say, just me show some who the echo. Me show some who the echo. By and by, more who the yes in Nigeria. Say Ghana, we are getting there. I don't know about me and can be a bab Ghana, said ye be ya. Young Koto at BM. Oh, a friend is saying, most say, Galam say no, or more yet the soldier for a bonko for home by. You major Mahama mean kind of bush for ya. You ram horse and then I know your home. Oh, me ringing now, we the same thing. We are the same thing. I don't think away friend a young cook from for, away friend a young cook from for. It means someone I'm okay. Esa okudweta brokwa no nyina wo mosisi adan wo mo ba wiase de be bra pa no mo boy ansa no mko politics e de be bra pa no boy ansa no mko politics ofosu kwa achenom ene MPP fo o mo soso yufu ni ade e de be bra pa no nyina o mo sisi adan wetin ne safi we su wetin ai se mu di e ho agro in fact me ti sa na me di yawo let me di yaw because I say obi asisi school so no nkola nya ba bi ntina ye hwe amna pro obi asisi dan nkola nya ba bi enipa nya ba bi na ye hwe amadan na pro ahoya ani abro ne bayie ne menteme ho asinti na saa ne de bu man ya mo mienu nyina ho na ye Ghana papa mo ye papa ya bremu announce story offer na me fancy ana o ye nto enye program for
me dance me brave
na nyambo me bantem
watch brantem me here pa was our program is me here pa to cha brantem me
na to o mu nim me o mu nyina o ya we o mu nim me
thank you
me bantem
me dance pa majuri ani atene kan jumadin aye face to face me am tell jumadin achi me dey ade Richard Kujo ha ade jumadin nyina AC me sorry eje oba pa dwa baby ade what this one say jumadin be bro jumadin de bia na ma betima frɛ ɛwɔ so ɛyɛ 0049151 665 94666 number is 004915166594666 any numbers I di juma e wo fidie mu a abibia be so frɛ bia e do adwenkyerɛ ba o project di bia betima frɛ e wo so do adwenkyerɛ dai den abeta chi mix number so bio 004915166594666 juma di ehwegu gidi anya sem keto kora so Facebook into so tell me about my Facebook bia abeta ko hwɛ dwumadi e wo ho saa so na ehwegu so e wo YouTube so as well into social media handles ni na say dey adwuma say active adwuma paper betimi akɔhwɛ dwumadi e wo ho dan nyina twimo bi nkɔhwɛ meka njo so mama ka de bia bo mo so wo no ba kyerɛ honom so akɔhwɛ dwumadi na ɛkɔ no hu de ɛkɔ de twemu de ba nyina na so kɔhwɛ bi na yɛmfa bi amfa mro kama fɛfɛsa ne nyina wɔ ɛfa ɛwɔ Ghana Waves kasa fidia so makramo ansa na mesor ma memfa we ento ani mansa Ghana Waves app no se de bi American catch on free of charge app ubitimi akɔ download down so use e de di wudwuma bi a wodi bia eno ana se obekɔ Play Store na se App Store na wa download the app na free a uncheck up bia mo akɔ ma ultimate station bebre ɛwɔ Ghana ha se eno achi no so no wutimi tie ahwe TV or so wutimi tie other countries for radio Nigeria 4 stations or so bia wutimi tie station bebre na also a wa betimi enjoy bia fine your TV stations also betimi hwɛ Adom TV Joy Prime also BBC also CNN DW omunyina so bia omobo ma app no etimi aputumpo akɔ animu eno achi no so no wa ya bloggers here Kojo Sheldon Magra Heb ene omoma kan nyina so a omobo se bibia ebekɔ fine ɛyɛ app ne so kai aha Ghana Waves Radio ebio midin midin edi Richard Kujo mina mede eye dwumadi ebrewo enne awie me sori na oba pa adwa baby waye ready a ode wa this one saying dwumadi no ode fi Germany Bremen Studios ede ebrewo ewo kasafidi aso so mafidi na say enyi emfri ha nyame adom ochina eye Tuesday ebese hia ewo kasebo ya so na ensema wo hono so no e dia ba yina ye hwese de bitim abo mo aman no etime tumpo man bitim anyini no man bitimi akọ animu o man kankro ana ye hwehwe yina bibia ni sidi nya bitim afi o man no man etim esi na gina na so na etim edi putu e dia brain so man say a e bia fu so dia oti hono bi oti oni Ghana ha e bi nka ne mu kakra be fa ho e den a obenya ho popoye nti se adwenkyere ye che no ye man nye positive na emfa mwa ye o man na yasum yetima efrimu a yakopi obi emanso no nyame nhye no kamu nyina mo ho nyame aduma ochina yebese hye makramo edin ede Richard Kujo biem bo anyumre eye nonso a mini pastor inti ebehia ewo kasafidie so inti heba shalom dwumedi na ebro yefiti nonso ekopem eye no wotwen yebehia pomode ho nsem ho hie pa na yaka ho asem ewo kasafidie se de be ya ho betimi agina brane yetima ye adwuma ede aboa apiska abeboa o my Ghana ayetimi di bomo dey so be hia me no so ekopem no wotwen abra me ne pastor inti of inti heba shalom center ede inti heba shalom dwumedi no ebro o se ka se Shalom manwaje so Yahweh Shalom tikai so be share no so ekofo no wotwen o mmade sa adwumade na ebramo makramu nyina ebiom mamu nyina bye mamu tia obese enya adwo ebiom yami aduma ebehia ochina pepepe enyumre that time ya no mienu ekopem eye no 9 pm mu de adwumade we nyina ede ahye so ede amawo asasene eya bodin ne mayen mojana
Yeah.